I'm gonna give it like another minute. I usually like wait 5 minutes after the meeting starts before we get going. But just give you guys a little rundown of what we're going over today. We're going over Hoggenball. What's going on with that? We're going over the new classic tournament, as Israelde coined it, but it's a core class tournament. We're going to go over the drop for the signups for Pigs League 2.5. And we're going to go over the state of the meta. And we're going to do the MVPs for all the Hogs League teams. They're going to get to choose a little special infusion from the Guild Vault. So I'll probably walk you guys over at the end of the meeting so everyone can pick their infusions, and I'll have somebody give them out. So we have that. And then, we'll do our circle. We'll go around. We'll do all that stuff. So does anyone need any help in the guild hall or getting over to us or sitting in these cool chairs that Mamiga spent hours setting up?
Am I just going over to the Pigs Guild Hall?
Yeah, the Pigs Guild Hall. And then if you head, you'll see there's a big green arrow. There's a little mirror actually right next to where you spawn in that you can touch to teleport in.
Oh.
I can see Mr. Salos running around outside.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
Yeah, it took a second to figure out where I was going, but the mirror helped.
The mirror does help, I feel like. It's a solid little spot.
I wish I could put a sign that's like this way to the guild meeting hall, but that area is so saturated with props you can't even do anything.
Where's the big arrow?
Do the happy arrow, the super adventure box.
Yeah. Oh,
The finger.
maybe.
Pretty good.
Can we make it fly off the wall and try to explode on people like the tribulation ones do?
Okay. It is 4:35, so we're gonna get, or 7:35, depending on where you're at. So we're just gonna get started right now. Welcome all to another super fun guild meeting for the War Pigs Guild. First of all, before we get started on anything, I'd like to give a huge shout out to everybody who helped make the Hog Cup such a tremendous event. All of the captains, thank you so much. We have, Nomad, we have Mal, we have Turnip, we have Salos, we have Claude, who couldn't make it today. We have Mamiga, we have, I'm panicking. We have Nate, we have, did I say everybody? Did I say all the names? Mamiga, Claude, Salos, Turnip, Mal, Koenig, Nomad, and Iturralde, aka Nate. All right. Thank you so much to you guys. Thank you so much to Homage and all the casters who participated, including Salfir, Black Jackson, J. Johnson, and Joppa. And thank you so much to St. Ira and Dawn for the behind-the-scenes work. You guys did a lot of work there. I really appreciate it. That was a tremendous event. That went over so much better than I could have ever hoped. And it really couldn't have been done without all of you guys. So thank you so much. And I'm so glad that ANET gave us so much good feedback. How much feedback did ANET give us about that tournament? They loved it, right?
Oh my God. They just went on and on and on.
Yeah?
They sent me nothing at all ever about it. So that was cool.
But they got them prizes out. So let's all give thanks to Mr. Homage for getting everybody those good prizes. Do you want to go over what the winners actually took so people have some expectations for next time?
Oh yeah. So I got, for the winning team, they all got, of course, the Community Conqueror title. Let's see. Oh, there's one in our very presence here. If you got that title, oh yeah, the Champions Rest Pass, that's permanent. You got that for all the winners.
What's the Champions Rest Pass get you, Mr. Homage? For those who don't know,
it's like a lounge in the PvP lobby that it's kind of insane how rare they give out those passes, permanent passes. I think there's supposed to be a partner award thing, but like there's no partners that are PvP enthusiasts, so it never happens. Anyways, so yeah, they get to go up to the Cool Guy Lounge and they get to wear the Cool Guy title. And I think that you guys should have gotten a community chest where you could have picked some Dolyak finishers. Maybe one of you guys can jump in on that.
We actually, the chest did not have access to Dolyak finishers, so no.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
I got that feedback from a couple of the teams that they didn't have Dolyak finishers, but unfortunate, but that does happen. They were also, I believe, top team was given a gem reward that was pretty generous.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's 1,000.
2K gems.
2,000
And some-
gems.
You guys got the llamas too, right?
We
Yes,
we got a lot of things.
And the gold llamas, baby. There you go.
I
So you
believe
guys made it
second
like
place.
freaking bandits.
You guys made out like bandits. I believe second place took 1,200 gems. Was that correct?
I think it was 1,600. Or no,
Because I know
Yeah, it
third
was-
place got 800.
it was 2K, 1,200, and 800 for the
Yeah,
top 3.
that's what it was. Yeah. So, hey, if you guys want to put the time in for the Pigs League, you end up with some crazy ANET prizes, and that's just the ANET prizes. We also gave out a shit ton of Mystic coins. I don't remember how many Mystic coins I gave out, but it was well over 2,000. So
We are now broke.
we're broke as hell, guys. So
The
we're
guild
broke as
is
hell.
bankrupt. I declare bankruptcy.
Now, we did make out like a bandits when a bunch of those ingredients went up. So we should be able to get a couple more Mystic coins, but really we didn't make up as much as we lost there. So the Hog Cup is going to be I was originally planning to do it 3 times a year. A, it's too much work. B, we're not rich enough to fucking fund the Hog Cup 3 times a year. So we're going to be stockpiling up so we can do it a second time. No, it's going to be twice a year. That's one of the big announcements for this meeting is the signups for the Hog Cup 2.5 will be going off. Let me pull up my calendar on my little computer device. I should have had
Can I
open ahead
just-
of time.
Can I just
Yeah, go ahead.
pause? Are you saying you're broke, Mr. Post? Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, not currently. I mean,
Oh,
I'm about to
okay.
be after I buy all
Oh.
these Mystic fucking coins for the next tournament we're doing. Yes. So the next Hog Cup, the signups will be coming out on my goal is to start signups for the first weekend of June. So it'll be the 6th of June is probably when I'm going to do that. I'm actually going to be on vacation during that time, but I will do a Discord announcement and I'll create the thread to make sure people can sign up. It'll be very similar to that. I'll probably do that and just leave it open for a week for the guild first, and then we'll start posting it on the different YouTube channels. I'll probably ask Homage and then a couple of the other people who are going to cast it again to do the same thing. Where please make an announcement on your channel. So like we do want the public to be able to like join this as much as possible. We had, I think 50% of the people who joined the Pigs League last time, if not more, were from the general public. Then they just ended up joining the guild because they're like, "Do you guys have spots? Like this is great. Can we join you guys?"
Yeah, the
which is
Pigs
great.
League's not guild specific. We can't get ANET prizes on anything that's guild specific, so that's why we
Yeah.
open it to absolutely anybody is welcome to join. So invite your friends. There you go.
Yeah, please get people in here. We love having people. There are specific rules about like team creation, which I go over in the beginning of it. It's going to be probably the same rules for team creation, but we're looking into making this Pigs League a little bit more efficient. I think it's going to be the same kind of long format thing, like a couple months, probably like 4 months of training. But we're looking to have more like scrims. So like your team wouldn't have assigned scrims every week, but we're looking to have like, when you were a kid and you did sports and every week you had a game on Saturday, you got to have some orange slices and mess around like you knew about sports. I'm kind of trying to do that where it's like I'll have like 2 different teams every week where it's like, hey, you and you are supposed to fight, and you are supposed to fight, and then you have to let me know how you did best of 3. All right, and then we're gonna seed the tournament based on that, because last time it was completely random, and so some people got, maybe they had bad luck and they just got teams that just beat the crap out of them immediately, twice in a row. I don't know. Am I bringing the orange slices? I mean, maybe. Depends. Is orange slices an item in game that I can bring? Can I bring food to the thing? I don't know. But we'd just like to have more like a more formal seating for the tournament. So just to make it go a little easier. I think it went pretty well this time just because everybody was really on point. And I want to really say this out. Everybody who participated in that tournament was really on time and did such a great job. Like that was lightning in a bottle for like how well a tournament goes. Because normally tournaments that are community tournaments do not go that well. And there's people dropping, there's this, there's that. Like previous Hog Cups have been a disaster. And I'm really glad that this one was perfect. So thank you again, everybody who participated. Thank you so much.
You're here.
So that's one thing. Speaking of the guild tournaments being, if they're guild specific, you can't get ANET prizes. I have decided to make Hoggenball at least the first Hoggenball tournament, completely guild only, just because I have realized that the logistics of having to create a guild arena and invite everybody who wants to participate from the public into this guild, which means you have to have a free guild spot to participate, and it is a lot of rigmarole, and we don't even have it. We don't even have like anything to set up for it. So it's set up in our current guild arena unless Barry erased it, and
I did not
it should be
erase
good.
it.
Thank you, Barry. It should be good to go for like an in-guild tournament. So the prizes will be lower, quite a bit lower than the Hog Cup, but it'll be kind of letting us see if this format works, see if anybody just kind of steamrolls it and comes in. And I don't want to say that nobody like who's not in the guild can participate. We can always do the little trick to get people in. If you're a guildie and you have some non-guildies that want to come in and play, that's fine. So I'm going to open up signups for the Hog Cup probably later tonight or next weekend at the latest. So we can do a Hoggenball tournament. And did I say Hog Cup? I meant Hoggenball. I'm talking about Hoggenball. That's our soccer analog that we're playing in this game. For any of those who don't know, it is there's a specific team setup that we've gone. We're going to do 3 Guardians, 1 Warrior, 1 Elementalist per team. And your job here is to knock a person who's using a snowball tonic around all over this map in like a little soccer thing with little hazards and things like that. It's been pretty fun in our testing, and I want to make it sure that we can do a full-on tournament of it and see if that works. And if it works, maybe we will put all the jazz and gears and all the nonsense we have to do to actually make a tournament guild. Maybe we'll start that. But for right now, I want to make sure the actual format works before we put too much investment. That's Hoggenball. I'll announce that. That tournament will probably take place at the end of this month, potentially on the last weekend of PvP. I was thinking of doing it on the... I was thinking about doing it on the 31st of May. If anyone is... I think that would be a pretty fun... Someone didn't like that. But I think it'd be fun to have it on the 31st of May. So we have 2 weeks to kind of come up with ideas about it. I'll post the rules as soon as I can, but be patient with me. I'm just a regular guy.
He's just a boy.
I'm just a simple guy. The next big announcement is an idea that I've been kicking around for a little bit, and I've been getting a lot of positive feedback on it. The Core class tournament will be in July, late July, like near the end of the month. I'll announce the day when I announce the full tournament. This is going to be open to the public as well. I just wanted to let you guys know that we're working on this before. My initial pitch for this is, first of all, core classes, so no elite specs at all. And it's sort of, my intention is a vanilla Guild Wars 2 experience, which means no relics. Any amulets, any runes are fine, but no relics and no expansion weapons. So for example, Revenant is not vanilla, but you could play core Revenant. However, you cannot use shield or any of the other elite stuff. For Necro, you can run Necro, but you can't run swords. You can't run spear, right? So no expansion it. Why not limit it to core relics? There were no core relics. Relics didn't exist before any of this stuff. I see that you're saying about they're similar to rune effects before they took away rune effects. I think that what we're going to do here is just try to get away from relics. I want to do a little mini day of everybody just tries to come up with core builds that are fucked up. And yeah, the weapon requirement is huge. It's a big deal. A lot of stuff is balanced around the expansion weapon damage, and a lot of stuff is balanced around relics right now. I want you guys to remember the game was a lot slower before. You had to do specific combos to get kills. You had to do specific combos to get boons. You had to work with fields. You had to burst fields. You had to leap through fields. You had to do actual work to get all these boons. And we're all used to these, like, you press one button, oh, I'm a guardian, so every time I go into a team fight, I just hit all my F skills as fast as possible and then hit 2. And it's like, you have to put thought into it. So I'm curious to see how we do this. I'd like to do before the actual tournament. I might shift the rules a little bit if it sucks to have all that stuff. But I'd like to try no relics, no expansion weapons, no elite specs. It's our first try. Everything else is good to go. So I'd like to see that. If we could do a tournament for that, maybe in like early June, maybe like the second weekend of June, because I'm super busy in June. I'm just not going to be around all in June. I'm gone the first weekend of June. I'm gone the second weekend of June, actually. Then I'm gone the last weekend. So maybe the third weekend of June, we'll do like a tester tournament, just in-houses, see how we can do that. Or maybe we can do some in-houses earlier than that. It kind of depends on how free everyone is. I'll put a poll up if I can to see like when we can get that going. I just want to see like how it goes. I've had some concerns said to me about class stacking. I'm not going to make a rule about that right now until it like I have to deal with 5 people running one-shot Ellie. Then I'm like, okay, all right, maybe we can't have 5 of the same class.
Yeah, I feel like the rules on this are kind of up in the air right now. You know, we got to do some testing to figure out what we like. I don't know, like in my mind, no relics is everything's up in the air. Even no relics, maybe. Like we just got to test it out and see what works. You know.
Yeah, if no relics is too much or losing expansion weapons is too much, I'm fine with just saying no elite specs. But I would really like to get away from what I've noticed in the game lately is a lot of what I like to call boon slop. And it's like you hit one button and you get 8 effects. And it's like, that sucks. In the original game, like getting 3 effects from one button press was like a skill thing. It was pretty cool. So
yeah, it's just all these curmudgeons that are like, oh, Guild Wars 2 PvP was best when it was in core, and the World Series was in core, and all this stuff. And I don't know if you guys all watch those old World Series clips where like Jebro was casting. It was so fucking hype. We got Jebro on deck to cast the core tournament that we want to do. So it's gonna be so fucking cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
We're gonna jump in a time machine and go back 10 years.
I was gonna set you up for that. I was gonna be like, speaking of, I had like a whole setup for that. But yes, Homage reached out to Jebro because Jebro was watching the Hog Cup and he was really excited about it. And Homage reached out to see if he'd be interested in casting a core tournament because that's in his wheelhouse. He doesn't have to do as much research. Yes, so he has agreed to cast this core tournament.
I don't even know when the last time he casted something would be. This is him coming out of retirement for years. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah, it's huge. This is really big. So we're very excited to get that. This is hopefully something we're going to in-net sponsor. Depending on how big the tournament gets, depending on how many teams, if we have 10 teams or less, it'll be a 1 weekend thing. If it is more than 10 teams, we're going to have to do prelims in 1 weekend. And then like top 8 the next weekend, and we'll do double elim for the top 8. But if there's a lot of teams, it's just going to be we're going to need to do prelims we're going to need to separate it over multiple days because I'm not going to sit around for a 5-hour tournament. I'm just letting you guys know that I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
so
I'm going to make it efficient.
Exactly. Where it's miserable not only for us as casters but also for the players who have to be on deck constantly, and that sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the big tournament that I'm very excited about right now. So Pigs League, I will announce. I will do signups first weekend of June. Core tournament, I will also be announcing probably at the same time. But I'd like to see more of our teams like experimenting with that. So you know what? Maybe let's wait. I'll announce the core tournament later after we have some time to like mess around.
Yeah.
And it's not like you come with your own. That's a great question. This is not like you're coming in and we put you on teams. You assemble your own teams for this. This is just this is like an AT, right? But it's not an automated tournament, it's a post tournament. So it's a PT. So yeah. So come up with find your friends, find your players who have really good mechanical skill and try to do it. I am not going to be participating. I will be casting it. Unfortunately, this sounds like really fun, so I kind of want to play in it, but I can't do both. So I'm gonna just be a caster for this, and I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with because I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff you can do with how the way traits have changed. I mean, core power necro is kind of going off right now. It's pretty powerful. I've seen a lot of builds like that in the ATs recently, and I'm pretty curious to see how this goes. See how five Lich Form necros would be pretty disgusting on Spite, if I'm being real. Okay, so that's that on that. We've got the Classic Tournament, we've got the Pigs League 2.5, and we've got Hoggenball set and ready to go. The next 2 things that I have on the list are State of the Meta and the MVPs. Should we do MVPs at the end so we can just go straight to getting your rewards, or do you guys want to do that now? This is an open question.
Give out the MVP awards. Get the people paid. That'll be
All right.
fun.
All right. Let me go over to my roster of which teams won because I typed it out. And I'll go in order of placement in the tournament. This is in the Hog Cup support group. Okay. So this is not in order of who was knocked out. This is just teams 5 through 8. I'm gonna let you guys pick a number to see who goes first here. But so for Korean barbecue, that is Turnip's team. The MVP that was selected is Mr. T-Dog.
Let's go.
Holding it down, T-Dog. Holding
Congrats.
it down. Could not have done it without you, was the comment there. Next team on the list. I just moved myself away from the list. There we go. Next team is going to be the team for joint custody. The captain of joint custody. I know off the top of my head all the team names. Checking right now.
It's Mal, right?
Loading.
Mal, right? Okay, Mal. Thank you. The team, the MVP for Mal is Mr. Malin, who is a different person, but was very consistent and like a real team player the entire time.
Woo!
Malin, thank you so much for just being like a solid rock that your team could work off of. That was huge.
Sorry, that's way too loud. My bad.
I love
Oh,
it.
it's still going.
No, keep it up. Keep it up.
Okay.
The next one I'm going to go for is. I really should have checked these names before time. The next one I'm going to announce is Boar Mode, which is Koenig's team. And Koenig's MVP is Boborn.
That's
Boborn, thank you for being
Nice.
a consistent guy nonstop. Is Boborn here? Or something? Well, he just left.
Does not look like he's here.
Okay. Well, Boborn, congratulations. Thanks for doing such a great job and holding that team down. We really appreciate it. And I do want to remind everyone for the MVPs, almost every captain sent me multiple people. And I made the choice in the end based on just what I saw during the Hog Cup. Only a few captains were like, this is the guy 100%. So any frustrations should be sent towards me. Okay. The next here is for team 5 Scrit in a Trench Coat, which is Mr. Mamiga's team. And that MVP who really held it down is Nullward. Well done, Nullward. Making sure that the team was being consistent, I'll say there's a common thread for MVPs is consistently showed up to practice, made it easy to be all these MVPs are people who made it easier to do the entire team thing. For captains, the hardest part is not, teaching who, what, or what rotations or this or that. It is herding people together with all of our adult schedules. That's rough. So thank you to those 4 players doing such a fantastic job, making the game easy for the captains to work with. Okay, next we have our 4th place team. Now we're talking about teams. We've got Hogwashed, which is by this team, which is Team Nomad. He took over as captain after Creeper was unable to continue doing it. Thank you, by the way, to you guys. Creeper reached out to me, I think a month and a half, maybe 2 months before the season ended. Hey, I can't do this anymore because of real stuff going on in my life. Nomad has decided to take up the mantle here, and Nomad took over and started running the team. That's fantastic. Like that is honestly, both of you guys, thank you so much for doing that. That was like the ideal situation. Most of the time, other people would just say, "Hey, I can't make it anymore. Bye." And I had to be like, "Hey, Turnip, can you please save me right now, Turnip?" And so Turnip took over some teams. Hey, I appreciate it. We had a bunch of people who showed up and just took over teams at the last second. I really appreciate that, you guys. So for Team Hogwashed, run by Nomad in the end, we have Kuma as the MVP. Thank you so much, Kuma, for, again, holding it down and making it easier to play this game. Making it easier on your captain, being a rock solid guy, being open to criticism, being open to, everything. Just how to learn, how to play together, how to work like a team member. These are the real team players that made this work out for everyone. For the third place team, the Ham Comeback, we have this is Claude's team. We have Mr. Scrit, who did a fantastic job holding it down together. Again, another person who just made having the team together easier. Thank you, Mr. Scrit. If you're here, please make sure you say something so I know to give you some stuff. Next, for our MVPs, we have the second place team, Spoons and Pork. Spoons and Pork, which was, hold on, I'm like tabbed out, which is run by, of course, the extremely famous Iturralde, Mr. Nate. And I'm correct about that, and that's not an off-the-cuff guess based on my own memory. I am correct. All right. And the MVP for this team is Twisted Typhoon. Twisted Typhoon, you did a fantastic job holding this together. Well done, well done. There was also a special shout out given to Mr. Steelix for being a menace, for being a complete fucking menace in the tournament. I would like to give Mr. Steelix a Caster's Choice Award because we were all just sort of following Steelix around the tournament, seeing who he was going to snipe. And then, can I get a drum roll, please?
Where's my sound?
Oh, where's Suda with the drum kit?
Oh God. 4.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
the
not
right,
quite
that's
it.
the right one.
For the do a drum roll on your desk. Everyone at home, do a drum roll on your desk for the number 1 team. We all know who won this team. Tiggle Piggies, under the auspicious coaching of Mr. Salos. We would like to give a huge MVP congratulations to Kiwi for going crazy on it.
Kiwi.
Deserved.
I will allow Mr. Salos to give a beautiful speech that he's prepared. He has a 15-minute speech prepared about what
wow.
Kiwi did. And he's so go ahead and take the floor, Mr. Salos.
Thank you. I had to shorten down my speech from 30 minutes down to like 15. But in
Actually,
the interest of time,
if you could make it like 2 minutes max, I would really appreciate it.
minutes?
I'm so sorry.
you sure you don't do full 15?
I'm so sorry, but just if we could do 2.
Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, my whole team, they were all picking up new builds and in a lot of cases new classes or play styles that they've never done before or had very limited experience with, and we're all putting in a lot of time to get practice with each other, get practice with a lot of other people outside of the team, and Kiwi as the captain of the team, especially when I really try to remove myself doing like scrims or in the case of the tournament and the team do their thing. And Kiwi stepped up as the team captain with that and really helping to lead both in comms but also in strategy. So I thought Kiwi deserved being the captain there. I'm sorry, being the MVP there.
Thank you so much,
yeah.
Kiwi. Legendary. Well done, my friend.
Thank
Okay, so in reverse order that I announced you, except for the first 4 people I announced, you guys are going to roll off to see who goes first. So we will have, oh God, I didn't write my notes in order. So Kiwi, you will have first pick of the infusions we have in the guild bank. I can link them or come up with a list if you're
cool.
not able to view the guild bank. That should be pretty chill. And then it would be, so it'll be Kiwi gets first pick. And then we have Nate's team, Twisted Typhoon, you will be second.
Typhoon is regrettably not here. He's busy with IRL stuff.
Okay. Does he trust you to pick it for him?
I have no idea what he will find most tasteful, to be honest.
Okay. Well,
We could screenshot the bank and show him after Kiwi's round.
We'll deal with that. If you're not here, other people get a pick. Sorry. Third place will be Mr. Scrit. Is Mr. Scrit here? Okay. Well, keep going on. Keep on trucking on. And for our fourth place, we had Hogwashed. So that will be Mr. I am so bad at doing this.
It's Kuma, but he's not online currently. I tried to
Kuma,
reach out to
okay.
him.
Hey, and then 5th through 8th will be the other teams, and they will get to roll off. So, hey, 5th through 8th, you guys are doing well, because 2, 3, 4 are not here. So you guys are getting some good picks. But yeah, that's just how we're gonna do it. If you're here, you get a better pick slot. So we'll do it like that. Okay, so that is our MVPs. Thank you so much, guys. Let us go around real quick, and we'll do like a quick hello and a state of the meta. State of the meta is sort of what we've been doing, and because we've all been introducing ourselves to each other for months now. So if you are a new player, please introduce yourself. If you haven't done it at least twice, please introduce yourself. Tell us a joke. Say something fun. If you are a person who's been around for a couple months and you're chilling, please just give us some insight that you've noticed in ranked or ATs, just like a tip, or perhaps like a class notice. Like, for example, I'm going to take this one away from all of you. I've noticed a lot of bunker amalgams running bomb kit and flamethrower. Interesting.
Oh.
Really?
So don't say that. But other than that, like maybe like I know how to deal with that. Here's a build that I've found works against that, or here's a strategy I've found works against that. That's totally okay. This is traditionally led by Homage, so I'm going to let him take the lead here and start off and give us some examples and just be charming and handsome like normal.
Oh God, none of that is true. I don't know what's going on in this game. So yeah,
Aren't you an ANET streamer?
something like that.
Official
I
ANET
think-
streamer Homage.
I think Pat's Please is doing really well. Last I heard, so watch out for her, right?
All right.
But Pats, how you doing? You have anything you want to bring to the group today? Anything to mention? Yes. Okay. Beautiful.
I'm going to be completely honest. I expected her to start doing a Doliac dance and be like, "This is my contribution."
All hail Kirby and Guildhalls need a petting zoo. We can work on
true.
that. We can work on
True.
that. Excellent. I'm gonna skip
Petting
post
zoos are
because
meta.
we've heard from him.
Too much.
Uh,
What's up?
Myra, how you doing?
Hey. Sorry if y'all hear my dog bark. He's having fun right now.
Oh, you're good.
But I have noticed gale shots, of course, are very prevalent right now. My recommended thing to fight gale shots is hammer rev. If y'all have beef with gale shots, please try hammer rev. It's so fun. That's all I got for y'all this time.
Hell yeah. Thanks, Ira. Hey, Turnip. What's up?
Sorry, I'm shoveling food into my mouth. Hi. I took actually like a decent break from the game just because I wanted to. I'm coming back to it now.
Hell yeah.
I have no idea what the meta's like. I'm kind of sad that it's still Amalgam because I want to play Side Note Warrior again. But I also don't mind playing Gale Shot, so please nobody play Hammer Rev. Thank you.
What are you eating?
Nomad
Pasta.
beats me in duels, so there are some good side note warriors.
Oh, there's a good news about me, Side Note Warrior. What does
Yeah, there's a
Spellbreaker-
Spellbreaker build going around right now that's like super strong.
Is it strength?
And it's
Really?
I'm not sure, but it is very hard to beat on side
Yes.
note.
I believe it's staff mace mate. It's fucking
Butter Peanut is running it in ranked, and he's doing really well
Yeah.
with it.
he's cleaning up on
Peanut, man.
Spellbreaker right now.
Peanut can run a Teletubby and he'll do fine.
True.
He's every time he sees double amalgam, he's like, "Oh, good, I was hungry."
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
try to
well-
give a little bit of a read on.
If you see me with full CC Spellbreaker, I'm sorry. Anyways.
I think
Yeah.
power conduit's very OP right now for sure. That's probably like the most egregious one. For side note, I actually think Untamed is low key OP. Side note Untamed, it absolutely eats amalgams if they're good. I also think this is a little bit of a cope one, but I think Deadeye is really good into bunker amalgam as well. But and Power Reaper also is getting a lot stronger in my opinion. Main ones.
I think Ever is up next. I kind of lost my place. How's it going, Ever?
Going well. Got really nothing new to say.
All good, man. All good. Nate, what's up?
Hey, not a ton. Meta-wise, last time I kind of predicted that we'd be seeing a lot of Mirages, and that has not come about. Most of the ones that I see are still in ATs playing a Spear build instead of Greatsword.
Mm.
Yeah, that's about it. I guess range pressure is good against Bunker Amalgam. A lot of people have listed quite a few builds with good ranged pressure, so bring more of those.
Good tip. Good tip. Thanks, dude. Sleepkeeper. How you doing?
Doing well.
Anything you want to bring to the group today?
No, not really. I'm just listening in and taking insight from players better than myself.
Oh, all good, man. Cool. All right, I'm going to pass it down to Momiga then.
Support Paragon is still meta. Tempest is dead. They killed Tempest out back. Play more damage. I don't want this half-assed like Amalgam running around the point with 20,000 health. I want you to have 11,000 health, and I want to pump you full of barrier, and I want you to kill the entire enemy team. Kill them fast. Do it now. That's my advice.
I like it. Salos, what's up?
Yeah. I know some of the same things that others have mentioned. See if I can try to run through all the classes that I think are near meta. Obviously, Power Conduit is a given. Both the Dwarf and the Rasa versions. Conduit is good in comp, so in tournaments, depending on what they're fighting into. Guardian, Luminary is still fine in ranked, not quite as strong in tournaments because it just gets kited too easily. Paragon, support Paragon, obviously very strong. I suspect there's a side note Paragon build that's strong. But DD Evoker probably will come back if Bunker Amalgam vanishes. Gale Shot, probably some kind of Power Untamed. Both maybe Condi Untamed as well. SD. No, I don't see Thief really being as strong in comp right now. Ellie, you already spoken Ellie. Mesmer, Spear Mirage, if it doesn't get bullied by Rev, then it's fine. By multiple power conduits, that is, but otherwise, you're not going to see it as much. And what's the last one? Power Reaper. So kind of the same stuff everyone was saying.
What's the deal with Power Reaper? Is it just the spite buffs, or what? Why is it strong all of a sudden? I don't get it.
It's not that it's strong; it's that it's hard to kill. And if you use it, if you use it properly, you can boon rip an entire team very easily. If you set it up right, your heal is just a fucking gigantic AOE boon rip that also gives you 9k barrier every time you do it. So it's pretty hard to kill them, and it's sort of like it's the new. It's sort of like the new. I'm not as good at like I don't know what's happening in the meta, but I know how to stay alive, and it's just I hit my heal on cooldown type build.
Perfect for me. Maybe I gotta try it.
Hey, I recommend it because you have the subtlety to actually use it correctly.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I got buffed like the last 4 patches in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Damn,
it's really strong, but it still can't. It still can't carry a game on its own, but it certainly makes it so you don't throw. If you're looking for, I'm trying to get into PvP and I can't stay alive for 2 seconds, get this build. It's very easy. I believe I think I posted it in the Discord. I'm still using the exact same one.
Cool. I'll check it out. I totally derailed you, Salo. Sorry.
Oh, no, I was pretty much done.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. I mean, he's probably the most qualified out of all of us, so appreciate the insight.
everyone said pretty much the same thing. So
That's
Okay,
good,
Nick.
if anything.
True. Why is the game censor community on my chat? That's weird. Anyways, Snugs, what's up? Did you spell it weird?
No.
You know, it's not
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Free. No, yeah. I just want to welcome. It feels kind of weird that I'm welcoming newer members now that I still feel like a new member, but I am over the return of Core Guardians and some really good Dragon Hunters out there still. They annoy the shit out of me. Anything that has like I'm blocking and shielding all the time is really annoying. But I also will say that like I've been having a lot of fun on my Reaper because I feel like it has allowed me to play something that isn't necessarily meta, but has its own place, which is something that I've kind of missed about this game. Which is why I'm so excited about like the core tournament, and yeah, I'm stoked about that, and that's something that I also appreciated about the what's the essence or the intent of the Hog Cup. I feel like it wasn't. I feel like it. Yeah, I feel like. How do I put this properly? That it was cool and lauded as a part of the reason why the Hog Cup happened and why we exist. But at the same time, I feel like there are some people that can't play those builds that quickly or like for me personally, like I don't know, there was just something missing about switching into meta comps that I think should be looked at in the future. The end.
Thanks, man. I'm going to pass it over to Mal, team captain extraordinaire.
9 out of 10 morticians recommend post Reaper build. Yeah, I guess a quick shout out to Pig League team. You guys did great. It was a lot of fun. Otherwise, I haven't really played the game much. I think I've played 2 matches since the expansion dropped. Equipped the Otter for 1 and successfully ran 1200 range away before his heal got done casting. So more testing to be required.
Valid. I see you back there. By the way,
Hey, dude.
Bella.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm invisible.
Expose yourself.
I want to talk about. I love the new the emo relic, the watch one. It's really fun.
Oh man,
especially on Druid.
Fucking Retrado was beating my ass with that earlier today. So frustrating.
It's quite fun, and you can't hit them back because it weakens them forever. So it's lovely.
Yeah. Oh my god, he did me with 2 separate 9-second immobilizes within 30 seconds, and I was like, okay.
He needs to run more immobilizes. Up those numbers.
Is that all you want to say, Bell?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thanks, dude. Moving along, Pancake. How you doing?
Hello. All I can say is listen to music if you're playing a game. Honestly, it changes it changes your mood. It changes everything. You play better. You play worse. Who knows? Just listen to music.
Can you hit us with a recommendation?
As recommendation, I mean that is a recommendation. Like listen to music. I legitimately music does like a shit ton for you, like mentally.
Yeah,
you are in the mood to play the game, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
Something...
That's great advice.
I have a music recommendation for playing the game.
Okay.
You have to bear with me here. There's this Gaida type of music in Bulgaria, which is like a bunch of people chanting, and it's really hype. I'm telling you, if you listen to that while you're playing, you're going to feel pretty fucking excited. I would listen to Bulgarian chanting music. It's tight as fuck.
Bulgarian music is all the rage right now.
What?
True.
They went Eurovision yesterday.
What do I Google?
Let me give you the exact band name. I saved it somewhere because I can't remember it. Okay. It's called Bulgarian Voices Angelite, like Angel ITE. And the song that I'm thinking of specifically is Ergen Deda, ERGEN space DEDA.
Okay, I got it pulled up for later. Done deal.
Enjoy.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Thanks, Pancake.
No problem.
Next up, I go by account names. Sidetrack, what's up?
Me. Hello, yes. I kind of spoke a little bit earlier, but Power Reaper, OP, Power Conduit, OP. I think in ranked specifically, I actually think Tempest is better than Paragon because it has like kill window opening. Like it has more CC than Paragon does, so you can generate kills with it. It's not better in comp though. Paragon's way better in comp, but I also think Deadeye is very good in comp, or not comp, in ranked right now, especially against amalgams because it kind of just bullies them off nodes. Vert is the same thing. I think Vert's really good. I think that's generally feel about the stuff.
Cool. Speaking of Vert, Craper, what's up? He just left. Oh, he dodged me. Nicely done. Okay. Next, Nomad, what's up? What's happening with
sorry,
Warrior?
I disconnected briefly.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry.
Welcome back, Creeper.
Oh, my savior.
Hey.
I thought I was going to have to go.
Yeah, I accidentally left the guild hall, but yeah, I just want to say two things real quick. The first one is I exclusively play Virtuoso and ranked. So if you see me, please just turn your reflex off. Anything that reflects would be wonderful. I hate it. It's the bane of my existence. So yeah. But on a serious note, Vert is really strong right now. Mesmer in general is really strong right now. So if you see a Mirage or a Vert in your games, just from my own experience, just always be aware that they exist because they will one-shot you and they will do it very, very quickly and you will not have time to react.
Is there a power chrono build that exists and is not like inting?
Yes.
There's been quite a few running currently.
Really?
Yeah,
it's the boon strip.
It's not as good. I don't think it's as good as Mirage or Vert as far as like damage, but it does have potential to one-shot you as well, definitely.
Dude, somebody send whoever has a power chrono build, send me your build and it will fix me. It will heal me.
I have one. I just don't know how to stay alive on it.
The other brief thing I just wanted to say is last week I made the mistake of getting into a verbal argument with another player, and it made me look like an ass, and it made the guild probably look pretty bad. So I had to remind myself that being in the Pigs League or in the Pigs Guild is, a privilege, and we're supposed to be positive pillars of the community. So I just would like to say to my fellow pigs, just try to keep that in mind, and I won't be making that mistake again, but I have seen, a lot of people get heated, and it's just not a good look. So, but I'm not a guild leader or anything. I just want to say that's my personal experience, and yeah.
That's a good reminder, man. I was going to go over that this week, actually. Just a quick reminder to everybody: we are trying to be pillars of the community. We are trying to be a better space, like, a kinder group, a more understanding group. We all get heated. We all get frustrated. There's always some guy who says, Boogie Snake, that guy's the most feeding necro I've ever seen in my life. What a piece of shit. God, I'm just going to AFK because I hate that motherfucker. And yeah, I get tilted in ranked. Mimiga's right. I get real tilted. Anyone who's played ranked with me or has seen me like going through it, I'm like, sheesh. I get tilted, but I keep it in comms. I keep it with my friends. Sometimes I shut my mic off because I'm just like, the fuck? How are you doing that? What do you mean? Why are you feeding that guy? Like, I get mad too. Everyone gets mad sometimes. Everyone's had a few drinks and has gotten upset. But what it's about is is about like trying to keep the in-game chat cool and trying to keep your in-game behavior cool, and just like being upset with your friends is okay, right? Being upset, in comms or whatever, that's okay. Like no one's gonna get mad at you. We may say, hey man, you're getting kind of tilted, take a couple breaths. And like we're saying that as your friends, right? Because like nobody wants to sit next to somebody who's just yelling for 3 hours, right? But like we all get there. We all have off days, we have bad days, we have rough ones, we have sad ones, and then anger is a response. We're human beings, and like the vast ocean of feelings are open to us, and that's okay to have those feelings. But like expressing them in an appropriate way versus expressing them in an inappropriate way is kind of the line we're trying to draw in the sand here. We're trying to say we're a collection of adults who know how to channel our feelings into appropriate avenues versus people who are just out there trying to rage bait to feel something because they don't have any freaking friends, right? So like when we find people like that, a lot of times what I do when I find a guy who's really pissed off and being weird is I go, hey man, like you sound kind of like you're having a rough day. Like, are you good? And they're like, I'm better than you, you fucking stupid piece of shit. You can't win without cheating on ritualists. And I'm like, which part of that did you feel like was cheating? Because I didn't do anything weird. And like, if you talk to people calmly, sometimes they can become friends. They can be nice. Like you can make friends by calming someone down sometimes. Yeah. You know what? Ira's right. Some people do apologize and say, you know what? I was having a rough night. I was having this or I was having that. Sometimes I've had to tell people, hey, I was just building sorry, I'm trying a new build. I'm not very good yet. And then they apologize, And people fundamentally want to be nice to each other and be kind to each other, but we're just conditioned by the world and the environment around us. Like everyone's being mean and shitty, so maybe I'll do it too. And it's like we can't fall into that. We want to just like try to just make the community better. Try to be nice. Like someone's being weird and shitty, and you be nice to them back, and they're still weird and shitty. Just block them and move on. Like I have tons of guys who are apparently talking shit on me in matches, and I don't know who they are because I blocked them a long time ago. So just sort of remember that like you're a member of this guild. We're, I think, the biggest PvP guild in NA, unquestionably. And, like everything we do, everything each of us individually does reflects on the rest of us. And if you wouldn't do it in front of me or Homage or Ira or Nate or, any of us, like, just think about that. Like try to keep a level head and remember, if you're pissed off, DM me. If you want to tell me a really shitty story about how you just got fucking hosed and ranked because your 3 teammates fed and did nothing, DM me about it, man. I'd love to commiserate with you because I have that shit happen to me all the time. Ira's also up for it. If you want to speak up and say that too, feel free. I love to hear about it. If you find a guy who has consistently AFK'd in all your games, let me know his fucking tag. I'll add him to the do not invite list. We have a do not invite list in this guild for like weirdos who are like trolls. We just have that, and that's okay. Let me know if you have like a weird troll guy who sucks. We do have a naughty list, and you know who I'm most comfortable saying is on the naughty list?
Who?
Yeah, it's Salos. And no,
that guy.
Well, damn.
No, legitimately, it's Assworn. Assworn is the worst dude I've ever met in this game.
Oh my god.
That motherfucker throws every game.
Every time he's on the enemy. Bladesworn? Yeah.
It's not even the Bladesworn. Like,
is like a couple of months ago when I first joined, I remember one of the pieces of advice that I'm still working on. Like, I'm shitty at it and I'm getting better though. Is like recognizing when you need to step back and take a break and be like, you know what? Maybe this mode isn't right for me. Maybe doing ATs isn't right for me right now. Maybe running face to face head first into metacomps is not for me right now. And just figuring out like what's your play style, what's your preference, what feels right. I've been getting a lot better at that. And it has made the game way more enjoyable. And I remember that very vividly being one of the first pieces of advices I've gotten from the guild when I joined.
Yeah, that's huge. And it's really important because sometimes sometimes I'm out here like, I'm going to try to learn power mez today. And I just feed for like 5 matches in a row and I'm having like the worst time. And like I start getting tilted because I don't know how to survive on power mez, but I can at least remind myself, well, I don't know how to play this class that well, and it'll calm me down. But if I'm just getting hosed on necro, like I'm the necro guy. But sometimes I just have a bad day and I get hosed on necro, and that nothing tilts me like getting hosed on necro. Getting hosed on your main feels bad, right? It's like sometimes it's just like, you know what? It's time for me to take a break because clearly I should not be getting hosed this bad, right? And sometimes it's a good reminder that you're never the best. So you should always practice and find people who beat you up and then be like, hey, you've been kicking my ass all day. Can I have some duels against you? You seem like here's a guy who's beaten me over and over and over again in a row. Even on my own class. Maybe there's just like a guy who has my number for some reason. I'm going to befriend that guy. A lot of people are really nice when you start off with, hey man, you're really good. Can you give me some tips? And I know that like hurts your soul sometimes. Like, oh, it withers you to admit that. But some guy's beating your ass and it's like, can you give me some tips, dude? Because clearly you know something I don't. Okay, did we get all the way around the table?
No.
We just sort of been
longest meeting ever.
We've been chatting.
I believe Nomad is next.
Oh man, I thought I was going to get out of it. Not too much in terms of like meta announcements. Everybody pretty much covered anything I would have said. I also haven't been playing ranked too much the past month. I will say there's too many Vukondi Mesmers out here. I would like you guys to all swap to Amalgam. I have more fun fighting Amalgam than Mesmers. I gotta say, to go along with what people are saying about Spellbreaker being good against Amalgam, it is just take a lot of stability, interrupt them, gain stability, do the exact same thing they would do to you. Have fun on the node. And that's about it.
Oh yeah, thanks, dude. Pass on an all word.
Hey guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm qualified to talk on the meta, so I won't spend much time on that. I don't really play enough matches any period of time. Definitely having some Pig League withdrawal. But I've done my usual thing, which is throw away all that knowledge I gained on one class and try a new class to make things fun again. And so I'm trying Ranger now. Been playing some Gale Shot, and that's going okay, but I die really quickly. I've also been playing and really enjoying a Powered Druid build that I saw on Jay Johnson's stream, which is an interesting take on Druid. Bella probably is familiar with this, but trying to kind of like a hybrid power angle, so that's been kind of fun. Also, I just got a Steam controller, and Steam controller is really cool. So if anyone else is thinking about controller stuff with MMOs, I'm still experimenting with this. I might eventually make a video talking about it because it's a really cool new device.
I'm curious about that thing, but it sold out in 2 seconds, man.
Yeah, you can put a reservation in now. I think so. They put a new system in to make it a little bit more obtainable.
I'm so scared to see what Pseudo is going to do with a Steam controller.
Yeah, terrifying.
He's going to play two Bladesworns at once.
That motherfucker's really good at Bladesworn, but because he has some sort of weird controller technique where he like stick flicks to like do his movement in a weird way, and like nobody else plays like that. It's so weird.
One of one.
Yeah, it's pretty. You can do some unique things with Action Cam if you're, especially I think on Bladesworn has some cool tech.
He does play with Action Cam.
Yeah. Actually, I think I don't know if Pseudo. I think he plays Free Cam, but he has some weird. Yeah, he has a really unique setup. But yeah, the last thing I have on my list. Oh yeah, I need to get up here and play a quick song. The best song. So today's Guess That Tune is going to be really quick. So make sure you are ready. If you're not in the guild hall, you're not going to hear the tune. So apologies if you're just on Discord. This will not be audible. The rules are you put your title guess in chat. I will tell you the title of this song is 2 words long. And the prize is actually sponsored by Homage. It's a 400 gem code. So here we go.
Whoa. Wait, give me 5 seconds to log on.
Okay. I'll give 15. I'll wait a little bit. I gotta tune my instrument.
Oh, now he's coming into the fucking guild hall.
Okay, my instrument seems to be working. None of the strings are broken. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to now I got to make sure the mod's working. So I'm using the Maestro mod. If anyone's curious.
All right, all you PvPers, it's time to turn music on. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Time to turn game effect on.
Music being on. I think you can hit instrument.
We all have our shit at like 5%.
Ah. All right. I'm gonna give another 5 seconds, and I'm gonna start. And remember, put your guess and say. That's how I'm gonna track who guesses it correctly. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice, Amiga.
Fuck
yeah.
You got it.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's only 30 seconds long.
That was good. I saw it. I felt it so immediately in my bones, and then I was just like,
something about this song.
Pokemon theme center. Fuck.
Yeah, this one lives deep in the brain once you've heard it.
It's true.
All right. Congratulations, Miko. I'll send you your prize.
Yeah.
Money.
Well done, Mr. Meeg. Okay, that's so funny because I was about to offer an infusion for that because I was like, we should have a prize for this. It's cool.
Damn.
Maybe next time.
Spent all our money. Okay, thanks, Null Word. You're the best.
Okay.
Sin is the last one. How you doing, Sin?
Hey, what up?
Do you have anything to bring to the group today?
Do I need to talk about the meta, or I can say whatever?
You can say whatever.
Okay, pay attention, because I'm gonna say this only once. El mejor guerrero no es el que triunfa siempre, sino el que vuelve sin miedo a la batalla. So basically, that translates to get your asses ready for the next season.
True.
I was like, I don't know if we can say some of those words in here. Hold on.
No, all good. It translates to the greatest warriors is not the one who always wins, but the one who returns to battle without fear.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it.
That's beautiful.
Good shit, man. And it sounded great too. I didn't understand it, but it sounded fantastic.
The greatest warrior. I love that. That's true, man. Who's ready to come back without fear to sign up for the Pigs League and also to play in the core tournament? So after this, I'm going to run all the MVPs over to grab some infusions from the guild bank. What I'd love for everyone else is if you guys want to mess around, if you guys want to do some in-houses, some 1v1s, we can head over to the Pigs Variety Arena. And, we could do a picture. That's fun. We haven't done a picture in a while. We could do a picture. Yeah, we'll do a picture. And then I'll have everybody over there. I'd love everybody to hop on core classes and just start like getting into the meat of it. Yeah, start theory crafting for like what would be fun. Remember, no relics, so take